My question is for the Premier. Last year, this government voted against building 2,000 new not-for-profit long-term care spaces in Scarborough, Whitby and Oshawa. Under the previous Liberal government, wait times to access long-term care in Durham region grew to be among the longest in the province. That was the Liberals. Under this government, wait times have grown longer. We've gone from bad to worse. I hear it regularly from families in my riding. I have been listening to families who are desperate on behalf of their loved ones. This is unacceptable. Why does the Premier think it is acceptable for seniors and their families to wait years on end to find an appropriate place to live and to receive the care that they deserve?
Questions addressed to the Premier.
Minister of Long-Term Care.
Referred to the Minister of Long-Term Care.
Thank you, Speaker. And thank you to the member opposite for the question. Our government is committed to building a 21st century long-term care system to meet the vital needs of our long-term care growing population. We are investing $1.75 billion over 5 years to create that new capacity. 15,000 new beds, 15,000 beds to be developed to modern design standards. And we have already allocated almost 2,000 of those beds new, reaffirmed, another 6,085. So we're one step closer to fulfilling this commitment, and our recent call for applications on October 1st from current and potential long-term care home operators to build new long-term care beds and redevelop long-term care beds is part of our commitment. So we're modernizing long-term care and adding $72 million more this year than the year before. And with an aging population, these new and redeveloped beds will help more families.
Thank you very much. Supplementary question.
Thank you, Speaker, and again to the Premier. As of this past September, there were nearly 1,500 people waiting to get a room at the long-term care home Hillsdale Estates in my riding of Oshawa. They will be waiting for over a year, and that is the best-case scenario, and that's for a shared room. It is years and years and years for a private room. In Whitby, there are over 1,700 people waiting for a room at Fairview Lodge long-term care home. Over 1,400 people are waiting for a room at the village of Taunton Mills. Under the Liberals, waitlists skyrocketed due to years of underfunding and willful neglect. Under this government, under this Conservative government, as we learned today from the FAO report, those waitlists will only get longer. Why is the Premier allowing seniors to languish on ballooning long-term care waitlists, just like the Liberals did before him?
The question has been referred to the Minister of Long-Term Care.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you to the member opposite for that question. You know, I want to thank you for raising that concern with me. We want to hear from our sector, and we have been hearing from our sector over the last few months. And so our government knows that some facilities in the province are facing very long wait times, and they have issues that we need to help them resolve. And we're committed to building a long-term care system for the 21st century so that our most vulnerable people can get the care that they need when and where they need it. And that means ensuring that each and every long-term care home in Ontario is fulfilling its potential. So I want to assure the member opposite that I will be looking into that, and I will ensure that my office will be following up with you regarding that. We want to work with our sector, and I appreciate you bringing forward that concern. Thank you.